Hey everybody, this is Matt and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for watching. So today we're going to do something that is going to be very controversial, and let's get right to it. If you've been following our how-to, or actually what it is I can't believe what I get to do to this Yngwie Malmsteen Strat. We we ground all the finish off of the top and back of a USA-made Yngwie Malmsteen signature Stratocaster, and that's irritated a lot of people. And today, now by the way, that was just a regular old Strat body that just so happened to have the Yngwie. I don't know, there's nothing really Yngwie about it except the color. And today we're going to take and we're going to grind off the finish on the headstock face of the Yngwie Malmsteen Stratocaster. The reason we're going to do this is because my customer wants to have matching fabric on the headstock. In order to do that, I have to take all this finish off so that I can glue the fabric to the headstock and put finish on it. So I double checked and I asked, and he assures me that he wants the fabric on the face. So because after we do this, there's going to be no going back. And if there's anything cool about the Yngwie Strat besides the scallops on the neck and the brass nut, it's where it has the little Yngwie signature and a little star. By the way, that's not, Yngwie doesn't like sit here and sign all these. This is a decal that they put on there. I did get a decal to replace the one that I'll be replacing the decal, but there's going to be fabric on top and then clear and then decal and then more clear, and it's going to look like $100 million when it's all done. But first, I have to piss everybody off by grinding the finish off of the Yngwie headstock, and I'm going to do that on my old man machine thickness sander. Let's get to work. Oh, they're going to be mad as hell, huh, Chris?
So see you all in hell, my brothers. See you all in hell, my good friends. 'Cause all the things that make our lives worth living will send us straight to hell right in the end.
Okay, it's actually a different day, and I've ground off all of the finish off the fender headstock, and I know everyone's going to be really mad at me for doing that because there's something magic about the Yngwie Strat, and you can't alter it in any way. One guy even told me you ruined that guitar, and I'm like, I assure you, I know how to put it back together. I don't know what he thought was going to happen, but anyway. So we're going to put fabric on the headstock per our customer's request, and look, I even got a little silver fender decal to go back over the fabric once it's all said and done. But first, we have to glue the fabric down, and we have to get our weenie roller out, and you have to do a shot every time I say weenie roller, right?
Weenie roller.
All right, here we go. It's exactly the same process that we used for the other stuff, just a slightly different shape. Now I've masked off around the nut, and I know someone's going to say, why didn't you just pull the nut off? Because it's glued in there, and the less stuff I have to do, the less time I spend monkeying around with this thing, the more money I make per hour. And I just don't want to deal with that. So, okay. Okay, so Mrs. Texas Toast picked exactly where it was to go, and I did it exactly right. And it's going to look terrific, and there's going to be this dark patch here where the Fender logo is going to go, and it's going to get darker too, remember, because we're going to put sealer on it. For all those people who were wondering what kind of guitar this is, look right there, there's the serial number. As you can see, this is a US-made Fender. Later on in the video series, I'll show you the certificate of authenticity. But next, we're going to go out to the booth, and we're going to wipe some sealer on this, and we're going to get it ready to be a super cool fabric top and back and headstock guitar. So the next time you see me, it'll be out in the booth. Okay guys, it's been a while since I've done any work on the Yngwie Strat video because we've been working on the Yngwie Strat. So what I've got for you today is something pretty cool. I'm actually going to reveal what the guitar looks like now that it's been painted. It's not assembled yet, but I think you're going to be shocked and amazed at just how cool it looks. Maybe even those people who told me I wrecked the guitar will secretly like it. Okay, so here it is. the Yngwie guitar. We have done a little burst on the edge and allowed the fabric to show through. The burst is black because that is what my customer wanted. We went ahead and painted in the tremolo cavity black because we weren't sure if he was going to put the plate back on there or not. Went ahead and left all of this stuff here so you can see that it was in fact the original Yngwie color. This blue tape here is just going to be there so we didn't get a bunch of finish gype in the neck pocket. Let me show you what it looks like with the pick guard. So this is a little bit of what it's going to look like with the pick guard. As you can see here, it's got the YJM pickups. I think these are Seymour Duncan. Yeah, they're Seymour Duncans. This is the, whatever comes with the 2018 Yngwie Strat guitars. So I think it looks really, really cool with just this pick guard. But wait, I got one more thing I want to show you. No Yngwie guitar is complete without the Yngwie neck. And as you can see, this is the scalloped fretboard Yngwie neck with the matching painted headstock. And we've replaced the fender with a new fender decal. This one is metallic. And Chris actually burst around the edge of the headstock so that it matches the body. Because if you didn't have that burst, then it just wouldn't look right. So this turned out really, really cool. Imagine it with the bullet truss rod and all the tuners, which you're going to get to see in the final installment video that we will make after it's all put together. So, guys, if you have any questions about what we did in this video, I realize it might be a little disjointed because, again, I'm pretty much the world's lousiest self-cameraman. But there's lots of videos of us doing sunburst work and fabric top work, but this one is really turning out cool. And it won't be long before we are playing this guy and letting you hear what it sounds like. We're actually going to go to the Crash Pad Studios and hang out with our good buddy Bart, who is a monster player, and he's really looking forward to trying this out because he has never played with a all the way scalloped fretboard before. And you're going to get to hear if there's any appreciable degradation of sound when it comes to putting fabric and new paint on a 2018 guitar. And I'm not going to be surprised, and some of you guys might, but let me just tell you right now, my money is on that it sounds badass. So, if you have any questions about what we did, please leave them in the comment section below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go hit the subscribe button. If you appreciate content like this and you want to help support the channel, you might want to consider going over to our Patreon page and becoming a member. Even $1 a month goes a long way to helping us bring you neat stuff like this. If you can't do Patreon, we totally get it. Just feel free to share this video as many places as you possibly can. And if you're a Strat guy who thinks that this fabric is going to choke out the wood, please post this on every Fender forum you could possibly find because I've been kicked off of every single one of them. So, until next time, this is Matt at Texas Toast reminding you that if you're so smart, build it yourself. That's what I do. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I wanna play my guitar the only way I know how, and that's sloppy and fast and really loud.
I'm pissed off. Is it really not? Well, fuck, how come?
It's alright.
For real?
Derek, for real. Derek, for real.